Good morning, esteemed viewers. Welcome to our mathematics tutorial. Today, we are going to solve an Olympiad exam question, and we are requested to solve for x in x to the power of 3 minus x equal to 24. If you are new here, I want you to consider subscribing to this channel, and also remember to press the bell icon so that you'll be notified whenever we upload our latest Olympiad exam content. Thank you. Now, to solve this question, we are going to look at simplifying this expression. And when we simplify this expression, we are going to arrive at a given solution. Now, if we are given this, we will see that x to the power of 3 minus x. I want you to note that if we have a minus 27 plus 3 plus 3, that will be equal to a negative 24. Right? So we'll bring 24 to the other side. That will give us 24, and this will be equal to 0. So we'll represent 24 with this value. So if we represent 24 with that value, we'll have our x to the power of 3 minus x minus 27 plus 3, that will be equal to 0, right? Good. So having done that, we are going to simplify that expression. So we'll have x to the power of 3 minus 27 minus x plus 3 equal to 0. Now remember, this is a polynomial equation, and we can solve this equation in several ways, but I want you to understand this way of solving this polynomial equation. From this expression now, we can come to see that 3 to the power of 3 is equal to 27. So we can say x to the power of 3 minus 3 to the power of 3 minus x plus 3 will be equal to 0. Good. So having gotten that expression, you will come to see that we already have an algebraic expression here. So if we have such an algebraic expression, remember an algebraic formula. In an algebraic formula, if we have x to the power of 3 minus y to the power of 3, this will be equal to x minus y on one hand multiplied by x squared plus x multiplied by y plus y squared. So we're going to apply that here, remembering that x will be equal to x, and then our y will be equal to 3. So let's apply that here. If we apply that up there with that equation, we're going to have x minus 3 on one hand, and then we'll have x squared plus x multiplied by 3 plus 3 squared minus, this will give us minus 1 if we simplify this, x minus 3, and all this will be equal to 0. Remember, minus 1 times x will give us minus x, and then minus times minus will give us plus, 1 times 3 will give us 3. So we just expanded that expression. So this expression will now give us, let's write it on a straight, x minus 3, and then we'll have x squared plus x multiplied by 3 plus 3 squared minus 1 x minus 3 equal to 0. Now you notice that 3 is common, so we'll bring out x minus 3, which is common, and then we'll have this whole expression divided by this will give us x squared plus 3x plus 9, while this whole expression divided by this will give us minus 1, and this will be equal to 0. So if we simplify this expression, you will come to see that we'll have our x minus 3, and then we'll have our x squared plus 3x plus 8 equal to 0. Now from this expression, our x minus 3 will be equal to 0, or we'll have the quadratic equation x squared plus 3x plus 8 to be equal to 0. So from here, our x can be equal to 3, which is the first factor of that polynomial equation, and then we'll also have, or we'll have the quadratic equation x squared plus 3x plus 8 to be equal to 0. So we're going to solve this quadratic equation, but before we solve this quadratic equation, we want to know what the value of the discriminant will give us, to know if it will give us an imaginary solution or a real solution. That will give us our b squared minus 4ac. Remember that our a in this expression is equal to 1, our b is equal to 3, and our c is equal to 8. So our discriminant will be equal to b squared is equal to 3 squared minus 4 multiplied by 1 multiplied by 8. So this will be equal to 9 minus 4 multiplied by 1 will give us 4. 4 times 8 will give us 32. So our discriminant is going to give us a negative 9 minus 32 will give us 27. So the discriminant is negative. What does that tell us? It tells us that the solution to this equation is going to be less than 0. And so it is going to give us an imaginary root, which is not going to be a real solution. So as a result of that, we're going to neglect this solution, and our only real solution is x equal to 3. So we'll have x to be equal to 3 as the only real solution to that quadratic, to that exponential equation given to us above. So I want us to check if our solution is actually correct. From the initial expression we are given the expression that x to the power of, we are given x to the power of 3 minus x equal to 21. So let's check x to the power of 3 minus x equal to 21. X to the power of 3 minus x is equal to 24. So let's check if our solution can be very correct. So if we do that, we're going to have, remember x is equal to 3. We have our 3 to the power of 3 minus 3. Will it give us 24? 3 to the power of 3 is going to give us 27. So 27 minus 3 is equal to 24. So what does that tell us? The left hand side is equal to the right hand side. So we'll have our 24 to be equal to 24. So that tells us that the solution x equal to 3, which is the solution to that polynomial we arrived at, is a solution that satisfies that equation above. I know you did enjoy watching this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel for more simplified Olympiad exam questions. Remember to also press the bell icon to get notified when I upload my latest Olympiad question. And there is love in sharing. Make sure you share this video with friends and colleagues. Thanks so much. Bye bye.